All new at 10 o'clock, a lawsuit is being filed after a woman was killed in a huge car pileup inside the deadly I-85 Chute. Now, we've stayed on top of this story since the beginning, since it happened back in July. You'll remember Karen Goggin was one of the 3 victims killed after a semi-truck hit her car from behind. And the lawsuit names the truck driver, his employer, and the companies in charge of constructing that chute. Tonight, we're talking to the family's attorney. Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer live tonight in Cherokee County. And Brookley, what did you find out exactly?
Well, Shell, their attorney tells me that these chutes created not only problems, dangerous situations for drivers, but also prevented emergency crews from reaching Karen Goggin in time to potentially save her life. Now, the DOT has since begun removing those chutes. They've removed some of them, and they're preparing to remove the remainder of those concrete barriers. But their attorney tells me the chutes should never have been here in the first place.
One of the things I want to ask him, why did you choose this design, a design that, by the way, if there's a crash in somewhere in that 10-mile stretch, you can't get the people out?
Attorney Ken Suggs says Karen Goggin and her husband were stopped in a line of cars in the I-85 Chute when an 18-wheeler rammed into the back of their car at 60 miles an hour.
A motorist can't take any evasive action whatsoever to protect themselves once a truck is barreling down on them.
Karen Goggin is one of 3 people who were killed in a multi-car pileup along I-85 back in July. Her husband has now filed a wrongful death lawsuit naming Blythe Construction, Zachary Construction, Johnson, Mirmoran, and Thompson, claiming the companies were negligent in constructing the I-85 Chute.
It's their job to make it safe, which is why we sued them and not the Department of Transportation.
The suit also names Cowan Systems and its driver, who the lawsuit claims was in the car's only lane when it slammed into the Goggins car. Suggs says the Goggins were trapped between 2 concrete barriers with no way to escape from getting hit and no way for crews to reach them afterwards.
Both the Goggins initially survived this collision, amazingly, as hard as this truck hit them. But they both survived, but it took a crane hours to get all the cars unpacked from this crash site.
Now, we have reached out to the defendants in the lawsuit. We've only heard back from Blythe Construction, and they have declined to comment. We also reached out to the DOT, but they also declined to comment, saying that they don't comment on pending litigation. Cody and Shell, back to you.